infinitely from hey.
Concrete jungle where dreams are made of. There's nothing you can't do.
Yo, I wanted a vehicle other than my S2000 to go back into to work, just get me up and down the country, keep my miles off my decent car. I've tried a diesel before for travelling around. I couldn't stand it. That was a BMW 120D, so I thought I'd buy this Civic instead, an FN2. Yep, they're not the greatest Civic, but I know a K20 is reliable. Might not be the best on fuel, but it'll be a bit better in the wet as well, probably, than that S2000. Bit safer, you know. Maybe when there's a bit of snow down and that, you know, I'll still use it. You get reluctant to use rear wheel drive in the snow in case you get stuck. Yeah, I've already done some damage to the car. I've only owned it a few days. I've not put very many miles on it yet. I'm going to document everything that I do to this car anyway, so hopefully it gets transformed pretty well in my ownership. So one of the first things that I noticed with this car is well, I looked online and saw a video of how to get this red light to come up here when you engage VTEC. I'll put a link in the description if you don't know how to do that. It just involves holding this button down and getting a menu come up. Not many people know about that, I don't think. I'll just start up the engine. Another thing that I want to get fixed quick is the mirrors, both of them. They should be folding in right now. Look at that, they just don't fold in at all. Try and fold it in one more time. Oop, it's pathetic. I believe there's motors behind the mirror caps that you can replace those motors to fix that problem. Need to give it a good clean up. I'll just go outside now and have a look at the damage I've caused to it. Before I go outside, I'll just have a look at its last MOT certificate. The brakes on the rear, yeah, they're both going to need replacing. Well, all the brakes are. The pads are thin at the front. Shock absorber has a light misting of oil offside front. Have to take a look at that at some point. Exhaust has a minor leak of exhaust gases. Well, that's nothing to worry about at the minute. Maybe look into an aftermarket exhaust at some point. But I bought this car quite cheap because I got it off my brother, so I think I've got a good deal, but shame I've just caused some damage to it. So start off with the good side of the vehicle. It's all nice and straight down there. I think I'm going to get the wheels refurbed at some point. This is all curbed. One thing I didn't realise on this car is that these are just metal brackets. The exhaust tip is actually down there. These aren't actually the tips of the exhaust. Yeah, a little bit tacky, I think. Yeah, this is the damage I've caused all on this side here. All the bumpers damaged. Yeah, quite bad damage really. Look at the dent there. So here's the interior of the Civic. Fair few things I want to get sorted on this. This being the first. Steering wheels got a load of damage on it. Other things probably going to include fixing this air vent over here. You see it's all damaged. I'm just going to try and take that out and glue it. And also this head unit. It's an absolute piece of shit by today's standards. There's no Bluetooth functionality on it. It says MP3 up here, but I don't know how you can play an MP3 on it. There's no aux cable or anything like that. If I just open up the glove box here, I've tried using things like this. I got one of these made by Belkin. It's like an FM transmitter. £30 in Halfords, but tends to just get a load of noise getting picked up, loads of static, and doesn't sound very good. The speakers also in this car, they're absolutely huge down here. Well, the covers are huge anyway. They're nothing too fancy, so be trying to replace them with something decent. The only thing that this car's got on it at the minute that is aftermarket is this Mugen gear shifter here. I did actually buy that for my brother when he owned this vehicle, so could do with a nice tidy up as well inside. Yeah, so wish I hadn't have done that, but learn from your mistakes. Left the handbrake off. Some Toyo proxies all around, I believe. Oh no, not on the rear. What's on the rear? Just some crappy budget tyres on the rear. Right. There's a little bit of tread on the front, not much, so I'll have to replace them. When I get this guy to fix it at the body shop, might get him to respray the bonnet. Let's have a look under here. Oh. Straight away I've noticed this. I assume that goes there. Over the radiator cap. Very dirty under this engine bay. Have to get all this cleaned up and probably give it a good service. Anyhow, don't know when someone last poked their head in here. Probably not for a long time. I'll have to check this oil when it's cold as well. Engine's really warm now. Just been out in it. Okay. Right. Yeah, I'll give the car a good service as well. Yeah, one last final thing I'm going to try and get done as well is these arms on the windscreen wipers. All the paint's just flaked off them completely. Try and get them resprayed or something. So, new number plates as well. These are just all fading and looking a bit worse for wear, looking a bit miserable. It was initially bought from Checkpoint Cars. But his plate's all faded. Let's get it looking like a Type R again.